Hello, hello. Hi, Laura and Brenda and Annette. What else we got there? Mary R., good to see you. And Betty, good to see you. Sharma, good to see you.
And Mary T.
Mary T., good to see you.
And that's everybody.
Okay, very good. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry, not on purpose. Hey, we're going to do some fun stamping today. I've been sitting here playing with the stamp set for the last couple hours, and I got to say, it's really fun. It's really fun. Let's take a look at the stamp set again. This, it's actually easier to see when you take the backing sheet away. Put your camera on my hands, please. Thank you. It's actually easier to see when you take the backing sheet away and show it in front of white. So we've got this big old swag. We've got a fox. We've got this very charming owl. I love this branch. We've got foot tracks of various kinds. We've got hello, all good things come. All good things are wild and free.
I need you to shift to the right. You're hiding behind you.
We got a stump down here. We got a badger. These are the ones I want to try. I love these geese. I want to try those next. Gather together. It's still your birth. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, and then they have the word happy separately, so you can just make it happy birthday. And we have thanks, autumn greetings. It's just a wealth of wonderful little stamps that actually play really well together. I want to start today by making a card with those geese in flight. I think that would be fun. Don't think I want a cream DL, but I'm going to grab a DL card here. And then I'm going to need a piece that I can ink in front of. I have been remiss and I do not have my inking sheet. Here's one of the ones where I was talking to you when when you lost sound. I'll use that piece to ink in front of. I wanted to use a couple tools here that we haven't used a lot in the shop and or in videos. And they're really really cool. So I pulled or had Margie pull out a couple of these blending brushes, and they're just so neat. So we're gonna do a little blending of color using our blending brush. And I'm still trying out these Eyes ink pads. So that's the ink pad I'm going to use today. I'm going to grab this blue one. I tell you what color they are, but I can't read them. It's this one. I really have to go to the optometrist. I mean, I just really do have to do that, get my glasses changed. One nice thing about these little tiny ones is that I can just pick them up and rub my brush across them. I'm using these blending brushes today because I want to show you. Boy, does it look like I've been stamping? I get ink all over me. I just get into my work. One of the things I love about these is that you can get such wonderful, subtle color with these blending brushes. They're just amazing in that. I did get one little glob of color there. I'm not sure I love, but it's probably natural. But look at the soft color I'm getting there. That's beautiful. I'm just going to put one of my birds right over the top of that spot there. Just for interest, I want to add a little of a different color here. I'm going to actually take this green. Oh, I'm so glad you loved that, Betty. I loved it too. Boy, that's a gorgeous set. I'm going to actually take this green. That's the color this time. Kind of a mossy green. And I'm actually going to put some of that color right into my blue just to break up that blue a bit and add some interest. I like that. I like that. So this is what I ended up with. I just wanted a little subtle color in the sky. So let's see what we get when we add our birds. Oh, I wanted to do something else here and I totally forgot. I'm flipping this over and doing it again because I wanted to do something else here and I forgot to do it. I cut myself a little, you know how you often see the moon during the day? I cut myself a little moon and I actually wanted to put that into my image. So let me get going here and try that again. Sometimes it's almost when the toppers are so very pretty, it's almost intimidating to take on crafting with them, isn't it? I know what you mean by that crafting block you get when you're really in awe at something.
Because you don't want to accidentally cut into it and then change your mind.
Yeah. I think we've all had that. Look at the beautiful, subtle effects you can get with these brushes. So neat. I do like having a mask on it because I can kind of start there and then I don't worry about having a glob. Yeah, I like this one. I like that better. Okay, I'm going to peel my mask up. If you don't have circle eyes, you can take a glass out of your cupboard and trace around the base of a glass. Just look for something round that is about maybe 2.5 inches around if you want to have an effect like this one. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Now let's put some birds in it. I could have made that yellow if I'd wanted to. And save the other half of your mask when you cut that out. You guys know that one of my favorite stamping tools is Post-it stick solo over. So if I wanted to add some color to this, let's just do it for the heck of it, shall we? Let's put a little bit of yellow in there. I can actually use the reverse of that where I die cut it too. Let's put a little yellow in there just for fun. I think this is reasonably clean. Let me get my baby wipes here and make sure I've got my brush clean. I haven't tried to use this one today. Just got to make sure I don't have any stray color I don't want. So far, I'm really liking these little eyes ink cubes. I think I'm going to get a few of them for the store. They're not expensive. It's like $25 for the entire set of 20 of them. So just to get a variety of color, it's not a bad way to go. I'm going to brush my yellow in here. And my mask will keep it off everything else. That's neat. That looks good. I think I could use a little more color out to the edges. So what do you guys think? It's a little bright in the center and not much on the edge. So let me put that back on and get just a little bit more to the edge. Oh, that's the blue. Well, we get a little blue in there too. Okay, I'm going to stop before I mess it up because it's pretty now. And if I keep messing with it, it might not be. So I'm going to stop there. I really like the way that green and the yellow kind of play though, because it's like you're ending up, oops, look what I did there. I'll put a little more blue in here. around the edge of my mask. I got some of that yellow. Well, that's what I get for talking and not paying enough attention. I think we'll be okay. Let me put my bird on there. I may not need the whole BL card here. If I put my birds a little closer, I might not even want the BL. I could probably cut it down. Okay, I'm stamping the word out here. What says fall more than seeing and hearing the geese go by? Okay, if I'd had a smaller brush today, maybe I wouldn't have gone out of my line quite as much. But you know what? You really don't see it, so I'm not going to worry about it. But what says fall more than that? Maybe this is a good one to put autumn greetings on, huh? What do you think? Nope. Oh, this is gather together. That's a good one too. For geese, don't you think? That's a good one. Let's go ahead and put that on there. I like that. These are good stamps. I can't tell you what company makes them. They probably says on the inside of the magazine. But this is part of that magazine kit. This magazine kit is $13.99, and you get this A4 stamp set, which should be $20 to $25, and you get a whole sheet of greetings to go with it. That's a great deal. I think these magazines are an amazing deal. That's why I keep getting them. You guys seem to like them too, because you keep buying them. I do like them very much. You can see that my stamping platform is really, really well used. I'm going to put a little bit more ink on at least on my gather together. My birds are pretty dark already. I think my gather together needs another coat of ink. I'm using my Pink Fresh Detail. So if I want to color anything, which I don't think I'm going to color this one, I think that I actually like this one just the way it is. I really like it. I'm going to keep that just the way it is. I like that gather together. I'm going to take my yellow. I'm going to actually blend some more of it in too. Put some more of my color in there. Let's see. Just to kind of well, King Charles is going to get his chance at the throne, isn't he? I'm very sad about the Queen too. She's a beautiful, regal, dedicated monarch. 70 years on the throne. That's a long, long time. Okay, I think I'm going to stop right there. I like it. I'm not doing anything else to this one. Let's wipe my birds down. And let's try another one. This time, I'm just going to get a piece of A6 out. Amen, Mary, that's true. She dedicated her entire life. And she was just a kid almost when she took over and dedicated her entire life to the country. Okay, let's put some color down to this. I'm going to try my moon thing again, guys. I'm going to try it again. Now, what do I want to do this time? I'm going to just try something different because why not? I'm going to use my yellow again. No, I have not given up on it. I'm going to use my yellow again. Make sure what color I'm getting here, though. Yeah, that looks good. I'm going to use my yellow again. I'm going to just lay down some yellow on my card. Now I'm going to mask it. Now I'm going to get my blue back out and my green. My fingers need this. Let's start over here so I can. Look at that subtle color. That's beautiful. I think I just got that little smudge right off my finger on there, though. And I did it again up here. Well, I'll cut that one off. But... Hi, Ashley. Say hi to Ashley. She just came in from her other job to start filling your orders and getting things out the door. I need to wipe off my fingers so I stop smudging my work. It's amazing, really. It's really amazing how much Americans are intrigued by the monarchy. You know, it's like we know we came from England, so we're just intrigued with Queen, King, uh, royal weddings, and all of that. Yeah, I think I messed that up with my finger, and then I tried to wash it off a little bit. Now I have a huge smudge there. Dang it. Some days it doesn't pay to get up and try to craft. This may be one of those days. But I'm glad you guys are forgiving because I'm flipping this over and doing it again. I'm going to do better this time. Watch me. I'll get there. You guys are so forgiving, though. I'm just going to put a nice smudge of yellow. Washed my fingers off, so maybe I won't mess it up this time. I'm going to put my mask back down. I'm going to grab my blue brush. Put a bird on it, Betty says. See, you are right, Betty. Just put a bird on it. You really do. I mean, what I'm trying to demonstrate here, and I'm doing an inept job today, but what I'm attempting to do is demonstrate the beautiful, light, subtle color you can get using these brushes. Thank you, Mary R. We do sell these, Karen, and I was just saying that I have been remiss in not using it more often because it is a delightful tool. I love, love, love the quality of blending you get using these brushes. Has anybody heard from Roberta? Is she doing all right? I noticed she wasn't here yesterday, but she had that surgery. I just wanted to make sure anybody heard from her. The last time I talked to her, she was doing pretty well. I'm going to put a little of my green in again. I'm not going to clean my brush from the blue. I'm just going to add some color to it. Yeah, we'll link it for you when Margie gets back. She dove into the other room. Did you mention, let's see, what were we supposed to alert Ashley to? Oh, don't send.
Care of that.
Thank you.
Yep, that's what I was doing.
Thank you. Okay. I'm putting a little of that green on here again. Just because I want it different.
What do I need to link?
The brushes.
Oh, I couldn't put it on the link earlier on my phone. I tried linking it that way instead of taking away your picture.
Oh, you can take away my picture for a minute.
I will definitely do that.
For a minute. The way they've got the camera set now, when they go out to the store to capture a project, it takes my picture away momentarily. But that's not a problem.
It's there.
All right.
So we have the larger size, and then we also have the smaller size.
Okay. Did you do both of them?
Get them both.
You're so good. I'm going to take this opportunity for a little drink of water.
Just remember, they can still see you.
Right. I know they can see me, but I can't see what I'm showing them. So, okay. All right. Here we go. Let's try.
That one is the regular.
Lifting this. Oh, I love that this time. Look, I've got just kind of a little cloudy yellow going on there. Like it's maybe a little bit foggy. Then we have the sky. I love this one. This one's good. We like this one. Now I'm going to put in a branch off of my set. So I'm going to get all positioned here. I think I'll go ahead and put my words in so that I know I fit them in okay. So I'm going to put my older and wiser there. I'm going to get my branch and my bird, but I'm not going to stamp my bird yet. I just want to make sure my bird's going to fit from where I position this. Make sure my bird's going to fit in without overlapping anything. I'm going to go ahead and put those two things on. And I'm going to ink that up. Okay, what do you guys think of seeing the window behind me? Is that good or is that distracting? Margie and I were just talking about it. I personally prefer the greenery out the window, but If it's distracting, we can always pull the green screen down if it's distracting to have that view out the window. So I'm curious what you guys think. Now I tried this one earlier, and I found it was almost impossible to get my owl to sit directly on the branch. If I tried to stamp the branch and the owl at the same time, you really want to position your owl down onto the branch just a bit. So I'm going to put in my owl. Okay. And now I want to put in, I need to make this a little wider. So I'm going to bring some greenery in from the sides. So for example, I have this really wonderful oak leaf that I'm going to put right into the back of where that owl is sitting. I'm going to wait to put the smaller leaves on until there's the other oak leaf. I'm going to wait to put my smaller leaves in as a separate stamp so that I can match, line them up good together. We're going to create some scenery around this tree too. That's nice. I'm going to end up trimming this off. Do I want the big leaf? I actually think I do. I think I want the big oak leaf up there. I have a little one I can put here. That's going to get cut off anyway. Okay. I could put this one actually coming out there. Do I want that? Not sure. Let's cover the edge of that tree branch. Maybe put a little one here. Good. Okay. To tell you the truth, I told Margie it makes me feel like I'm in a cave if the window, if the blind is down over the window. But if it had enhanced the experience for you guys, I would deal with it. I like it better this way. Me too, Karen. I love to visit other places, but the Northwest is my favorite. I will always live here. Always, always. Okay, time to start putting some color in. I like the way our stamped image is coming along. We'll color over some of where he's in different colors. I do like that though. I think this is looking good. Time for some nice fall colors, I think. Let's make our owl very light brown. We'll do that by taking a little piece of packaging material, which I'm sure I have here. I always have palettes sitting around my desk. And you guys know palette is just another name for a piece of packaging. I'm going to put some ink right down to my palette. Now that's pretty orange. I think we better get a little bit deeper brown here. Trade my palette here. It's pretty orange what I got, so let's get some brown up here. We'll just mix our own color. We can get kind of a soft chestnutty color. I'm going to put a little water on my palette. Yeah, it's pretty yellow. That'll work. That's going to be great for my leaves, though, isn't it? Let's just try that and see what we think. Oh, that's a nice color. I like that color. It's not taking anything away. It's just enhancing our colors a bit. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm liking that a lot. Now I could have, if I didn't want the background color showing in here, I could have stamped it first, masked off the areas where I don't want my background color, and then put my background color like we did with the moon, but more so, covering everything I didn't want to get colored. I like that. I think that's beautiful. You're so lucky to have so many hummingbirds, Annette. We all get excited when we see one. We get very excited. Okay, I'm going to use some regular brown here. Put in my trunk in a little deeper brown. I love using a blending brush or a water brush to put my color down. You get such good control. She says as she does something stupid, which I probably will do any minute because I do these things. But you do, with a water brush, you do get really good control, usually. So I'm liking the way this is coming together. Isn't that pretty? There she is. We were just saying that we hadn't seen you, and I wanted to know you were okay, Roberta. So there you are. Bless your heart. Glad you're back. Now I can relax. His friend is good. Okay, I want that lighter one again. I love this. Well, actually, I can just pick up some of this orange, I guess. I want some of that orange on my leaves because we got these fall leaves going here. And we should have some of that orange color, don't you suppose? And these oak leaves. I like that. We need some fall color here. And I'm not being afraid to get this on nice and dark in these. I like that orange for this. I'm going to go back to my yellow in a minute, get some yellow for these leaves, and then we'll try and see what would happen if we put in a little red in these fall leaves. I'm liking the way this is coming together. Okay, let's mix in a little of this brown here and there because fall leaves aren't all one color. So we need a little of this brown mixed in. Here and there. I also have this leaf here. And these little leaves up here. This is coming together as a nice fall scene. We'll cut this down in a minute for our card and see what we get. I'm liking the way that's coming together though. My goodness, that's pretty. Let's get some yellow back in here. Okay. Water brush that hasn't been used for all those darker colors. Get my yellow back out here. Oh, let's just brush some yellow into those too. I know you're supposed to do your lighter colors first. I didn't, but I'm still getting a little yellow in there. Let's put some of this yellow down on my canvas so I can pick it up easier. It's a nice intense yellow. Oh, I like these leaves. Like them. I like them. So yellow one here. Ooh, that's turning out pretty. I need just a little red. This looks like red. Oh yeah, that's some good red there. I think since yellow and red make orange, I'm not going to worry too much about cleaning my brush. I'm just going to pick up some of that red. And just brush in a little extra color. I like that. A little red in those leaves up by our owl too. Darken this leaf here. Get a little more of that orange on there. The leaf looked pretty just brown. Wowzer. I'm going to, I just laid my arm in the ink pad, guys. I mean, I laid it right in there. Hi, Kathy, girl. Okay, here's what it looks like after we got our fall colors in there. I am loving. Oh, good. I'm glad you like the scallop cards, Betty. I am liking the way our leaves turned out. Aren't they beautiful? Now I'm thinking I might have to put this on a bigger card. Hey, Margie, I don't have a, well, I could probably cut down. And I was going to say, I don't have a 6x6. I'm liking my image too much to cut it down.
Okay, dokie. Let me see if I can find one.
If I don't cut it down, I probably need to add a couple more leaves to the bottom. Or I could do a 5x7. Maybe a 5x7. I was going to just cut it way down and do like a European A6, but I don't know. I'm liking that. So let's see what I do have. I just found one. I just found one.
Okay.
I am going to cut this down a little bit. It just, I have too much white at the bottom. So I'm going to take a 1/2 inch off there. And I actually need to take a little more off. Maybe a 5x5 is going to end up being my right size. Well, you have a 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 over there?
5 1/4?
Yeah.
Not the envelope, right?
No, there's a 5 1/4 card too. You know, I can make it. I can make it work. Let me take a little bit off this side. It's so hard to cut them down when you like what you get. It's very hard. Okay. I'm good. I'm fine. I got it.
I have a whole bunch of envelopes is what I have. No cards. Stolen them all.
My paper cutter didn't want to cut this because I got it so wet with the paint. I'm going to have to slice this a little bit. That might help me with my indecision about cutting it down because I got a little roughly edged there. There we go. Okay, I got it. I got it. A little bit more. Color at the bottom. Fill in that. Just a bit. Wow, I like this. Okay. Now, do I want it on orange cardstock? Looks okay, but it kind of takes away from our picture. I also have a piece of dark brown here. Let's try dark brown. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, let's put this card together. Then we've got 2 cards done already. I'm going to toss this palette because I have it pretty juicy and I can get another scrap paper, which I already have here. Perfect. Okay. When I do that, oh, you make an envelope to fit? That's a good idea, Sharma. That's a great idea. This is actually a 6x6, so I won't have any trouble with an envelope for this one, but boy, sometimes it's hard to cut them down once you really like your work. But I still really like it. I love this card. I think this card is beautiful. Could have gotten my lettering a little darker, I suppose, but I really do like this. Again, remember, guys, this stamp set that we just did this with is $13.99 together with the magazine and another sentiment stamp set that would cost you another $10 to $12. So it's a really good deal. This is, you can find this set in tonight's, Margie, hold it. We just disappeared. Everything disappeared. It says leave site.
Well, you saw I didn't touch anything.
No, it just did it on its own. Hopefully they're still out there watching and just the screen changed.
There you are.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Whew.
You weren't gone.
You guys disappeared on me. I know I disappear on you sometimes, but it's really scary when you disappear on me. It's like, are they gone? Are they really gone? I went back and watched last night's video when we lost the sound, and none of that part recorded. It stopped recording when we lost the sound, and it came back when we got the sound back. So only you, me, and 35 of our closest friends knew that there was a problem there. It just disappeared and then came back.
I wouldn't have known that it was a problem because I was downstairs helping with shopping last night.
Yeah, it just disappeared on us, the whole screen.
The programming, even though it disappears, it's been pretty amazing at times that it just comes back.
Well, I'm so glad you're there, Laura and Annette. I don't make a lot of my own envelopes, but I should, because you guys know how I like to cut things down. You watch enough to know I'm constantly going, don't worry about that, I'll trim it. Oh, Biscuit jumped up and hit her nose on Annette's thumbnail. And she's pretty sure you did it on purpose, Annette. It wasn't her, it was you. Because that's what cats tend to think.
Well, it's 10 times worse when the dog just walks in front of you for no reason whatsoever and then jumps away from you while you're trying not to step on him from every which direction.
How's this looking, guys? Isn't that fun? I love it. How's that for stamping fall animals? I'd say that one fits the bill right there. Oh, yeah. The coral burst. Those confetti sequins are amazing. I love them. They're beautiful. I have another one to do that I started earlier now. I know exactly what to do with it, don't I? Okay. How are we doing for time? It's 4:51. Oh, we got 35 minutes to 40 minutes. Let's do another one. I was just going to do 2 cards, but we've done 2 cards in the first hour. In case you didn't see it, this was our first one. It's just simple, but I love it.
Is this the
Hi,
moment
Thelma.
where time flies having fun?
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Maybe we should try the fox again. I don't like the way my fox colored up when I did it last time, but I think we should try it again. I just didn't do my best work when it came to coloring. So let me see. I'm going to take all these I already used. Maybe I will use the badger this time, because I'm not positive that the problem wasn't with the fox. It was probably just with me. But just in case, I think, wow, I got almost every stamp off this sheet now. I've got them everywhere. Okay, I'm going to set those aside to put on the sheet later. And there's another one. And I'm going to go ahead and put my moon in again, because I'm enjoying that for some reason today. I'm just liking doing that background. It's just, for some reason, it's just especially fun for me today. So I do what's fun. I'm doing it again. This time I'm going to leave it white behind there, I think. And I'm going to get my, what would happen if we did kind of a turquoisey sky? That'd be interesting. Let's try that. Why not? A little of this turquoise on there. Use my blending brush again to kind of blend that out. Get a nice subtle color going. I'm gone again. You might want to go out of that. Yeah, leave that screen. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Let me take this off. Now we've got that nice background there. When I started this one, my thought was I wanted to make a new home card for Lauren. I need to find the stamp I used before. You have a new habitat. Well, it's not that stack. Oh, there it is. Okay. Here it is. So I'm going to stamp "You Have a New Habitat" right over my sun or moon, whatever we're going to call that. I'm going to get myself a badger. Okay. I got a badger. My daughter won't miss the inference and me stamping a new home card with a badger on it.
I already told you we're going to be in trouble.
I'm going to tell him Margie said. Okay, I need a little bit of foliage of some sort. What do I want for foliage? This actually looks like badger tracks right here. Maybe we need a little bit of badger tracks behind him. And I was thinking I needed a little bit of foliage on the side. What I could do is bring this little dude in from the side, kind of up here. Yeah, I think that'll do. Okay, let's get, looks like these can all be done at once. These three. Close up my stamp pad here and move it out of the way, get my brush out of the way, and my other brush out of the way so I can actually open my stamping tool. There we go. Maybe I want my badger move back just a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Have to admit there is a new habitat of the badger in the magazine, and that's what got me thinking about doing a habitat cart for Lauren with the badger on it. She set her auto pay for the house payments up through PayPal, and then they came when it should have posted, and PayPal blocked the payment for her very first house payment. Uh-oh. Remember what I say when I stamp, guys? Remember when I say that the number one rule of using the stamping platform is make sure you have your stamp right side up? Look at my cute little badger and all my beautiful background with that huge smudge.
It's his shadow.
Margie says it's his shadow. I don't think his shadow matches his body very well.
Well,
where's my other tool? I'm not sure. Oh, I know where this one is. I've put my other one in a drawer and I have to find it. I got it here. Can you guys believe I did that? Okay. Well, this just seems to be the day for me to screw things up, guys. So let's try it again. I'm going to have to redo my background now.
Make it into rocks, Annette says.
Okay, here we go. I've got a smudge from my dirty fingers on the back, so this piece I have here is going to become another. This is going to be my inking and gluing sheet. And now it can be official because I wrote it on there like Heartfelt Creations does. There. So now I have a new inking and gluing sheet with a beautiful misshapen design on the back. All right, let's try it again. Here we go. Darn it. Can't believe I did that. I know better. I tell you guys 47 times so far. Always check your stamps and make sure they're right side up. And what did I do? I did not do it.
Roberta says make it into a bush, and Betty says a tree stump.
It was supposed to be a tree stump. I'm just making the background over because that was goofy. I can't believe I did that. Thank you, Mary. It's generous if you thumbs up me today. You know, they say, yep, it does, Sharma. You know, you guys see everything I do because it's live. You know, I think I have to believe in my heart of hearts that some of the other presenters on YouTube, they do it too, but they edit theirs. You get warts and all with me. You just get what you get. You're making me feel better about myself, Mary. You always do. I'm going to put a little green in here too, just for fun. You are getting to see this blending tool work really well, though. I'll put a little even up here. Because why not? It's a foresty scene. It would kind of reflect back a little bit. All right. Gotta wipe my table off. Margie's been cleaning tables with Mr. Clean eraser over there. She sees what I did to this desk. She would reach right across the desk and bop me, and I would deserve it.
I know what you do on tables.
That's why you're working with a magic eraser, right?
Correct.
Okay. I got it in there. All right. Now I'm going to put these down on my page again. And I'm going to pay attention to which side's up. There's you have a new habitat.
I always knew that up was this way.
Margie's over here giving me directions to show me which side's up. You know what, though? I harass Margie to no end, and I deserve everything she gives back. And then some. I do know this. So I just have to take it. I'm going to put little badger tracks behind them because it will make me happy when I'm sad with myself for messing up my card. But the little badger tracks will make me happier. Okay. So I'm just going to go off the edge of my platform and keep it from stamping right. So I'm going to go there. Now everything has flat side up. Up, Margie, up. And here we go. Let's try putting the ink on. Shall we have a moment of prayer? That's kind of what it feels like tonight as I try to do my work tonight. You know what I did? I had that wrong side up, but I caught it. The same stump. I had wrong side up, but I caught it. Can you believe that? I'm going to put my stump in next. Good heavens. I'm just having trouble tonight. I'm not having any trouble coming up with my ideas. The ideas with this stamp set are really easy. But execution, I am having major issues with execution tonight. Got my Kathy Girly Girl tool there. That worked great. Okay. All right. Boy, he could have used one more badger track there. I wonder if I could fit one in without. I'll mess it up tonight. I don't think I better try doing anything fancy schmancy. I'm having enough trouble just getting the basics done tonight. My badger looks good. I think I'll hit the words one more time. And I'm going to put my...
yelling at you in all caps.
I said double check. But I didn't, Annette. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. But this time I got it right. It's rough on the top. That should be good news. Let's see if we can get it this time. Are you ready? What makes it stick here? And it asks. It's the, these are made out of a silicone material that just sticks to acrylic. In fact, you can use them with this stamping platform, but you can also use them with just little acrylic blocks. And the clear stamp material, the polymer it's made out of, just sticks to acrylic. That's why these all stay on here, because it's on a piece of acetate and it just likes to stick to acrylic. In fact, they almost like to stick too well to acrylic. Sometimes you really have to pry them off. You're not going to tear it though when that happens. Okay. We have a badger. We have a stump. I'm going to color. I'm stopping there. Otherwise, I'm just going to color it now. I seem to be fairly safe coloring. Not so safe stamping. Not so safe with keeping my fingers clean and staying out of stuff. I am going to wipe my fingers off again because I do. Look at that. I mean, how do I even do that? I don't know. Okay. You may have been asking an entirely different question, Karen, and I thought you were asking how the stamp stuck to the thing. Sorry about that. I wasn't watching all the chat. I was over here worrying about trying to get my stump right side up. I think this badger. What color is a badger? Is a badger light brown? It's light brown and it has white here. I know that. I know it has a black and white, almost skunky kind of face.
Yeah, I think that it's kind of that color throughout. We can look it up.
Yeah, look it up, would you?
It's kind of like a salt and pepper, I thought.
Yeah, mine's going to have a little bit of brown because I stamped him right over my background, so he's going to have a little brown. We can keep it light though. Just a bubble off. I am off by that bubble for sure. For sure, for sure. Yeah. Margie's looking up the color of the badger for me. My badger's going to be light brown, I think. Oh, well, he is kind of a light brown, gray kind of color with white. Now, these strips have to be white, which is perfect because...
Now, this one is a different kind of badger, and he has more brown.
Oh, he has more brown.
But he's also
he's also gray brown too. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll mix up a unique color then. I have a gray.
Is the norm.
Yeah, okay. But he's distinctly black and white on his head, which is what I thought. And let's put a little brown out. Or get some color we like. Oops,
really
that
fluffy one is brown.
That's that orange brown.
Canny brown.
Okay, I like this brown. I think I said that same thing last time. This orange. This looks like it would be brown, doesn't it? That's that color, which is gorgeous for leaves, not gorgeous for animals, mostly. Okay. Would you mind filling this one up for me, please? Thank you. All right, let's get some. We're going to put a little dot of water here. We're going to grab some of this brown. Just a little bit of that black. A little bit more of that black. We're going to get badger color. In case you guys wondered, that's badger color. That's what I want to call it, badger color. Make sure I don't have too much water there. Thank you, Margie. Yeah, that's a nice brown. I like that. I'm going to leave that white strip white because his head is distinctly black and white. I'm going to put a little of our, get a little more color there. I'm going to put some of this light brown with a little bit of gray in it. So I'm sure it'll make Lauren feel better about getting a card with a badger on it when she realizes I worked hard to get the color just right for a badger.
Keep telling yourself that, Debbie.
Sometimes I'm awful. Is it wrong that I enjoy that?
I'm thinking if she saw this and how much you enjoyed it, then that might be the reason why she may be offended.
Oh, I don't have to worry. She never watches.
She'd find it funny.
Now, Jordan, just about the time I said something about Jordan, she'd tune in. That's a good badger. I like that badger. Okay, I need some more brown for my tree trunk. Whoop. Next, I want to try the pigment pads that these guys make. A little more chocolatey brown. I have a set of them. I just haven't pulled them out and tried them yet. This is a fun stamp set, guys. I like this one. Of course, I like things with animals. We have decided that before, that there is no doubt that I am enamored with critters of all kinds. I just like them. Could Jordan design? Jordan did design a teddy stamp for me. See the logo up in the corner? Jordan drew that. And Jordan drew me a black and white one, and she drew me one that is a push stamp. I think it's put away somewhere else because I don't use it in videos very often. But yes, she can and she did. Teddy's right up there on your screen.
She wants to know if it's a digital stamp or a rubber stamp.
It is a rubber stamp. She had it made. She drew a digital drawing and then she had it made into a rubber stamp for me. What, those self-inkers? And all the teddies that you see on our website, all that is Jordan. I think we're about ready to cut and mount this image. Let's see how we're doing. Let's see, do I want that on brown too? I still have brown here. I think I want that maybe on black, but I believe I have a black. No, I don't have the right size. I don't have a black the right size. Because I think this really kind of wants to be a... Did we say we brought up European A6?
I did not. Oh, wait. Yes, I did. I brought up one. I did. There you go.
Thank you. Was it intended for me?
Yes.
Okay. Are we out of the 50 packs?
No.
Okay. These are not European A6. These are going to, I don't think. I think these are going to be the bigger A6 cards. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Never mind. Never mind. It's Paper Mania that also makes, no, it's not. It's Craft Perfect that makes the A6 in an odds size. Here's your envelopes.
That's good to know.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Okay. All right, let's cut this one down. I'm quite pleased, despite the fact that I've had such a hard time today being even remotely professional in my card making. I'm loving the way our cards are turning out, so I guess all things work out in the end. Margie, can I have a piece of black cardstock, please?
Black cardstock?
Yes. I believe our badger wants to be mounted on black.
Do you think this size would work?
Yes. Cutting this down to be 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. I'm going to cover my card with this piece of black cardstock here. Charmaine, you're so sweet. All's well that ends well. We really do have pretty cards. It's just been taking all I've got to. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Look what I did. You see it? I didn't take You Have a New Habitat off. I can say it twice. You see what I did, guys? It's the only thing I had not yet screwed up today. I put my cinnamon on 2 times.
You could put it on one more time. I bet you it'll fit just a little bit more to your right. And then it would be 3 times. You have a new habitat. You have a new habitat. Design-wise, it will take 3.
I'm going to leave 2, I think. I'm going to give it to her. I'm giving it to her. I am. I'm going to see if she says, why'd you put that on there twice?
I'm running down to ask Ashley a question. I'll be right back.
Okay. If she asks me that. The tracks look like poop. Oh my gosh. This really is a fun stamp set. I just want to say that. You know, I have been a moron today, but the stamp set is really cool. I'm giving it to her. You know, it's not a bad looking card otherwise, and I'm giving it to her. I didn't even notice it when I was cutting it down. I'm just whipping around doing my thing, you know. I think it is too, Sharma. I think I need something. Oh dear. Sometimes I crack myself up. If I could do it wrong today, I did. Oh my gosh. Deborah. Maybe, yeah, maybe the badger talks in doubles. That's true, isn't it? I mean, have you ever asked a badger? Come on, have you? No. I think I can say with all surety, no one in here has asked a badger that question. Oh, I think this needs a tiny bit more cut off the back. Cut a little more of the poop off, Betty. Just a little too long. Oh, I've never tried doing so many classes in so many days. That may be in part what's wrong with me, but I just think more than anything, I can't really blame it on that. I've done a lot of classes in my lifetime, and it does not cause ineptness. I'm going with it, guys. There's my, you have a new habitat. You have a new habitat. Oh my gosh. Here's our geese. And I love our owl. I'm totally in love with our owl. You may be another year older, but you're also another year, or you're another year wiser too. I love our owl. I think our owl is super cute. That's the problem, Mary R. I have not had a Diet Coke all day. That's what it is. I want you guys to know that this stamp set is really, really fun. Let's take a look again at what you get. All the stamps are all over my table, but we can still see the outlines here. You get this really super cute stamp set with lots of different critters. You get the foliage and the leaves. The leaves alone are fun for making fall scenes. And then, in addition to that, we didn't even use these, but there's some really cute sayings on here. I'll read to you. This is the Wild and Fun word set. And this one says, I'm nuts about you. You bring out the animal in me. I will always love you. Take time to take it easy. To a foxy lady. Have a hair-raising day. Flying by to say hi. Old friends are the best. Time to branch out. Good luck. You may be another, oh, I did use this. You may be another year older, but you're also another year, but you may be another year older, but you're another year wiser too. That's the badger. I don't know what that means. Have a great day, duck. I don't know what that means either. And you have a new habitat, which I've also used. So I did use two off of here. But you get the Wild and Fun sentiment set. And both of these together with all the ideas in the magazine, $13.99, guys. $13.99. Well, maybe time to just get a few basic stamps, Karen, and play again. $13.99. Amazing. So, is it the badger that doesn't answer me anyway, Roberta? All right. I think we're done with animal friends for tonight, although I really, really do like them. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I had a lot of fun messing up in front of you tonight, guys. So thank you. And so Saturday, we are making paper jewelry. It's going to be such fun. Wait till you guys see what we can do with paper. Oh my goodness, and how easy it is. You only need one tool on Saturday. And where did it go? Here it is. This is a funny looking gadget. I wholly admit it, but it does good stuff when you're making jewelry pieces. If you want to know what we're going to do with this, we're using this to make our shapes in different sizes. So this one lets me make a square that's up to like 1 by 1 inch, and then I can make a 7/8 inch, a 6/8 inch, a 5/8 inch, ½ inch on down. This one lets me make up to a 1 inch circle. And this one lets me make up to probably a 1¼ inch triangle. And I just wrap around in the different areas. So I can get tiny ones or I can get in between ones, but all of them are going to be shaped the same. And that's what we use these tools for when we're making jewelry. It's a very inexpensive tool. Would you link this, please? And this is the tool. It's called a Border Buddy. This is the tool we'll be using on Saturday. It comes with a handle, but I never use the handle because it's kind of funky. But we will use our Border Buddy to get our proper shapes for our jewelry and have everything work out consistently. So the Border Buddy is $5.99. Grab yourself one of those. That will be useful for our jewelry making. Otherwise, if you want gilded strips, buy some gilded strips. I don't know, we might be out. We were running close to being out. But if we are out, there's more coming this week. So tune in anyway, play with the strips that you have. And then when the new supply come in, you can pick up some more strips if we need them. I think we have some. Yeah, Margie's looking them up here. We still have some gilded strips out there. So I know that we're getting closer to being out, but you still have choices. They're still out there if you want the gilded strips. Let me remind you what the gilded strips look like. Using the gilded strips, they're silver or gold on the edge. There's silver or gold on the edge. You might just do the whole quilling category, Margie. Go up to the top and just grab the category. Right, nope, you don't even have to do that. See where it says product types, quilling strips? Right above the page numbers?
Yes.
Nope, go down. There, click that. And that will copy all the category for all the quilling strips. That's a really neat tool to use, those drop downs.
Yeah.
So when you use the silver and gold, you can see that you actually get shiny silver and shiny gold on the edge of your project. And we're going to use that Border Buddy to make nice uniform shapes for our jewelry. And you're not going to believe how easy it is to design gorgeous jewelry. I have my book here. Paper quill jewelry. Somehow I've lost my copy. We have a book in the store, Making Paper Quill Jewelry, that is the source of the jewelry designs we'll be doing. This, get the necklace. Oops, necklace. It's about to fall on the floor. We'll make those earrings I just showed you, and I think we'll make this. And then I'll show you how to make the earrings. We may not have time to do those also, because this is a lot of pieces, but I think we'll do this and the earrings I just showed you on Saturday. Next week, don't we start foiling next week, Margie?
Yes.
Next week, we're starting our 3-class foiling series. We'll be doing cold foiling, we'll be doing hot foiling, and we'll be doing lamination or toner foiling.
I'm jumping
No?
too far ahead.
Oh.
Next week we're doing we're doing for Thursday will be the embroidery.
Oh, Margie's doing
Stitch
embroidery
knitting.
next Thursday. Yep.
And then we've got bow making.
Oh, and we've got bow making coming up on Saturday. Then we start the quilling series.
So the 22nd and the 24th.
If you want to do bow making and you haven't gotten your kit, I just need to tell you that's my most popular class on site and online. So don't hesitate to get your bow making kit. They're $35. That $35 includes the cost of the bow maker. You'll get the bow maker, the magazine. You'll get like 30 or more pieces of ribbon. You're going to get a bow pin kit. You're going to get the components to build a card. And you will be delighted with what you learn. Most popular class I do. And it's a little expensive because the ribbon's expensive and because it has a tremendous amount of labor putting that kit together. When you get your kit, you'll understand. But we will have a great time doing a bow making class. So we've got bow making coming up. Margie's going to do her embroidery on paper kit. She's using a much more contemporary kit this time. You guys are going to love it. I've been looking over her shoulder while she's been working on it, and these cards are drop dead gorgeous. So you're going to have a lot of fun with Margie next Thursday night doing that. And we will then a week from then we'll start our foiling series because I want to get that in for you before Christmas. So any questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom, guys? If you feel generous and want to give me a thumbs up, I'd sure appreciate it. I could use it after a class like this. And if you're not already a subscriber, you never know what we're going to do. You might as well hit that subscribe button so you can laugh with us. Because you never know what kind of antics I'll be up to. So hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. You will love bow making and you will love Margie's quilling class. They're going to be great. And our foiling series will be terrific. So I think that's it, unless anybody has a question. All righty. If there are no questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom, I'm going to say goodnight and go find a Diet Coke. Because I'm pretty sure Mary R's right. It's the Diet Coke problem. Good night, guys. Love you.